Hello, guys. Today we are with Anthony Monjour, and we're talking about Fallout 4's new DLC is getting announced. There's three of them. First one is Automatron, second one's Wasteland Workshop, third one's Far Harbor. So Automatron allows you to build custom companions using hundreds of mods. You can mix limbs, armor, abilities, and weapons, and they have a all-new lightning chain gun. You can even customize their paint schemes and voices. What do you think about that one, Anthony?
It's cool to have robots and stuff, and being able to build all that stuff and customize your robot is cool. The only problem is, it might not be an issue once it comes out, but my experience playing Bethesda games in general and Fallout 4 included, the companion AI is pretty shaky, and building giant robots to be your companion might be, I don't know, broken would be the term for it. Bethesda really needs to accommodate the fact that their AI is not genius. It stands in doorways, it blocks things, it does really dumb stuff. And if you're gonna make companions that are big, I don't know how it's gonna work, but like the screenshot they showed was a very large robot that was following the player around, which is really badass in every sense of the word. But my concern is that big robot going to go into buildings with me? Is it going to try and fit through doorways? Because if that's the case, it's not going to work. It's going to be so broken. Be very frustrating.
More than likely what's going to be is the current robots in game, like they're going to be able to have you be able to make them, choose their voices and things like that. Maybe they'll add some new robots I don't think it's going to be any, like I think that picture they just added because it looked cool.
Yeah, like I said, we don't know much about it, so maybe that won't be the case. But I just hope that they consider that when they add this in.
Yeah. The only thing I have against this one is basically what a mod could have done. Because if you don't know, Fallout 4 has a big modding community at the moment. Skyrim also did, but Skyrim has the Creation Kit. So with Creation Kit, they've been able to make an insane amount of things in Skyrim, and some of this was in Skyrim, where you can make your own custom companions, you can change your armor things on them, their voice, you could do lots of different things. So it's basically what I'm getting at is if the Creation Kit was on Fallout 4 right now, we'd already have a mod like this.
Yeah.
So let's go to the next DLC is Wasteland Workshop, and that helps you to design and set cages to capture live creatures. You can have raiders, deathclaws, etc., and you can tame them or you can have them fight each other. It adds new settlement design objects as well, such as Nixie tube lighting, letter kits, taxidermy, and more. This is pretty cool, but again, it's something that I would expect to see out of a mod rather than really a DLC. These are things that really mods it add. It's still pretty cool, and both of these are around like $5 each, I believe.
Actually,
the first one is I think $10, and the second one
that's
$5. Wasteland Workshop is $5.
That's I don't know. Like you said, it's not bad. It's not very expensive, but like you said, this is basically normally you could access for free.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Bethesda, I know what they're doing, but
to me, it's very similar to the Skyrim DLC where they added the house thing where you can like chop down trees and stuff and make your own house. They literally had a mod that did exactly the same thing. Not even kidding. It was exactly the same thing as Bethesda was a little bit more polished. But It was free. So whenever people on the reviews for that DLC, you could see everywhere on Steam, people would link you to the Nexus, which is like the big modding website where you can actually download basically the DLC for free as a mod. So these first two ones aren't really that impressive. They are cool. The only thing I really like out of this one is it adds settlement design objects. I think that's really cool. Like the tube lighting, letter kits, and taxidermy and all that other stuff. That sounds really cool.
Yeah.
The third one, in my opinion, is the one that's the best they have here, which is Far Harbor. It is a quest DLC. It's given by Valentine's Detective Agency. You In the article, it states, you travel off of the coast of Maine to a mysterious island of Far Harbor, where higher levels of creation have created a more feral world. Navigate through the growing conflict between the synths, the child of Adam, and the local townspeople. Will you work towards bringing peace to Far Harbor, and at what cost? Far Harbor features the largest landmass for an add-on that we have ever created, filled with new faction quest settlements, lethal creatures and dungeons. Become more powerful with all new high-level armor and weapons. The choice is all yours. This is really cool, this third one.
I
In
mean,
my opinion.
it's cool, but I like that
thing
sentence in there where they're like, "This is the biggest land ass edition we've ever done."
Yes.
I mean, that's cool, but what is that really compared to? I mean, are they
Compared
talking
to
about
the-
like their
they're-
Skyrim stuff? Because that wasn't that
the-
big.
Okay, the thing is, their Skyrim stuff was small. I would say this is a comparison to Oblivion. Oblivion had a DLC called the Shivering Isles, and it basically, the map was about the size of I think it was maybe a little bit smaller than a normal Oblivion game, as far as the size of the map, and it added something like, say, 1,000 new quests and things like that. So they're saying this is, as far as the DLC goes, is the biggest they've ever done. And Shivering Isles is an add-on. That means it's bigger than Shivering Isles, and I can already tell you that is fucking massive. Shivering Isles is huge.
Yeah.
Like Shivering Isles was massive. It was a really, so this is really cool. So it is going to be big. This island or whatever is probably going to be like, it's more than likely to be around maybe half the size of the current map, is what I can guess. Which is pretty big for an add-on, I would say. It is going to be big. I do like that it has new faction quests, it has new settlements, it has new creatures and dungeons, new weapons and armor. Like, this for a DLC, this sounds like a good DLC. The setting looks pretty cool too, like the picture. They have like a coastline with like crashed ships and stuff, and it looks like there's like a dinosaur skeleton in the water. But so let's go on to the last thing that we're going to be talking about in this video, which is Bethesda is increasing the season pass to $50, $49.99 instead of the $30. So it is going up by like 20 bucks. They said the reason why is because they have plans for even more DLC.
Yeah.
That'll be more than $60 worth of Fallout Adventures.
Yeah, that's their reasoning.
So I'd say this is a warning if you're still in the video. If you're planning on buying the DLC or buy it right now, because they are increasing the price of the season pass to $29.99 on March 1st. So if you buy the DLC season pass right now, you'll only pay $29.99. So it'll save you like 20 bucks if you're looking to get it. This
don't know.
is
I don't like it.
I'll say I understand where they're coming from, because it seems like they were going to be adding this DLC and that was going to be the DLC season pass we paid for, and then they're like, well, we wanted to add more things, so they're going to increase the price. I will say that they should have just added the DLC for free. You know what I mean?
They really should have.
As far as a PR move, they should have came out and said, hey, we're planning to release 3 DLCs, we're actually releasing, say it's like 6 or 7, and we're just going to be adding these on, to what you have.
That would have been wise, especially considering the fact that in their article that they posted out, they used the sentence, we're doing, as in reference to the price of the season pass. They said, we're allowing people to March 1st to give thanks to our loyal fans. I don't really see that as thanks. If you were giving thanks to your fans, you would do like what Tim said, and that is just add whatever you're adding for free. Not make people pay more money for it. I mean, I understand there's development time. People have to be paid for this stuff, but that doesn't matter. That's your own fault. If you sold a season pass at a certain price, it's your own fault that you didn't accommodate for the right amount of money. So
I would say at the very least, we can at least thank that they didn't make the current season pass people like pay an extra fee for like season pass.
Yeah, for reals though. Like if they'd done that, man, that'd have been bad.
So at the, if you're planning on buying the Fallout 4 DLC, buy it now. Or from what I can see on this page, you can actually play the add-ons early if you sign up for their beta test they're going to do. It's going to be on consoles and PC. It's not, because usually when they beta test things, it's usually on PC, but they're actually beta testing these on consoles as well. It's going to be a closed beta, so you have to, people are going to be selected for it. Link to that will be in the description if you want to sign up for it. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and like and sub, all that. See you guys in the next video.